Alright, so welcome back. It's been a couple weeks, but here we go. Goalie bag. Yeah. So we're gonna take a quick look at what I got in the goalie bag. So first of all, this is just some stock Bauer goalie bag. And the thing is too, it doesn't even fit my pads inside. I still have to carry them over my shoulder, which, I mean, isn't the worst thing in the world. This thing's already big enough as it is. But let's get right into it. So quick note, here it is. Water bottle. Yeah, that's it. On the next. Okay, first things first, I don't wear compression stuff. Sometimes the rink's too cold, so I just end up wearing long johns. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Just long johns on my legs. And that's all the Under Armour stuff that I wear, basically. So if we're going in order of what I put on, first things first is the jock. Now this thing is massive, like senior size massive. Now it's not the top of the line. I think the G Pro is the CCM top of the line. I don't know, I just picked it up because it's literally it's just a jock. And I don't wear double protection, but it hasn't really been an issue. Like, I've taken a lot of shots right off the center of the jock piece right here, and it's been solid at taking the impact. The only issue I have is where it barely clips the bottom part of it, like this, and it just causes the whole jock strap to go like that right up into my balls. Kind of hurts. But it rarely ever happens, like maybe 4 times over the last 2 years, 2.5 years that I've had this thing. But it's still a decent enough jock. Can't really complain about it. So, once again, you know what time it is when it's the zoom out time, the pants time. Anyways, it's a Bauer Elite goalie pant. Actually, let me put this on the ice bath thing. You'll probably be able to see it a little bit better. Here we go. So, overall in price, I think this thing costs $320. So it's the newer Elite line, the 2023 line, I think. Super comfortable. So, size senior small, fits perfect. There's some sort of removable belt on the inside, so I can kind of have it a little bit tighter, like around my waist, so I can at least try and kind of tuck my chest protector in. But you know what, it's got the lace, it's got some outside tightening, and so these aren't NHL legal, I guess. Has an extension sort of flex thing where you kind of, I think there's a zipper somewhere in here. You fold this thing down and there's a zipper somewhere on the inside. These little protective pads. And I think it's not legal because there's little padding on the inside here. You can kind of see where my thumb is. It's on this side and I think this side as well. And it's just, all you do is just take it out. It's only attached by a piece of Velcro. It's on both sides. And yeah, they're a pretty solid pant. I haven't had any issue with them so far. And they're not even coming apart yet, so can't really complain about these once again. Super cool. So next thing, I do not need to show you both, but next up is the knee pads. I do not use a garter belt. I rather use socks and sock tape to hold these guys in place. But these are Bauer Pro knee guards and they're size intermediate. Overall, nothing really good or bad to say about these, but they do protect me from some nasty shots that I've had to deal with. I didn't want to take the risk because I used to not wear them, and I've had some close calls, but so it was time to get some. Overall, looks like there's no wear on any of the Velcro or the straps. Yeah, so basically my knee would sit right in that center of this little diamond shaped thing there. And obviously once again, intermediate size. These things cost like 120 bucks. I mean, it saves me a little bit of money because I have skinny legs. But yeah, solid knee guards. Like them. They'll be around for a while. Alright, now is the skates. And before I talk about the skates, I'm just going to say off the bat, I'm going to leave the pads, glove, and blocker till the very end. Just so it's like a, whoa, damn. It's a build-up. Anyways, here's the skates. I should take the skate guards off, actually. Give me 1 second. Yeah, throw it on the floor. Okay. Like old step steel, I need to get new blades for this thing, but this is a Vapor X900 skate, so I think this was a second top of the line back. I think this was the original 1X at the time, so this would have been, what, 2016, 17 skates? Yeah, yellow laces, I'm not a fan of them. I'd probably get them switched at some point. But they're a pretty solid skate. Ow. Yeah. Still in actually decent condition. I just need to get new blades for them, to be honest. They are a size 8. Honestly, I should probably get my own skates at some point. Size 7 or something, 6.5, 7, whatever fits. But I don't want to fork over that money right now because even the GSX skates are crazy in price, especially for the amount of times that I've played goalie so far. Not ideal. But these skates are comfortable. They have super feet in them, which I find that the super feet here are a little bit flatter than they would be in skates. Like, I hated them when I had them in my player skates. So I just keep the normal soles, but they're not bad here. Yeah, I just need a new blade, get them sharpened, and they'll be good to go for another however many years. I like them. Okay, so I'd rather have it on the floor for this, but there's the chest protector. So I will say, the skates and this are the only 2 secondhand pieces of equipment that I have. So this is a Warrior Senior Small Ritual G2. G2 Pro, I believe. I'm not sure. Is it senior? I think it's just the senior line. That's what it says. I don't think it's a pro one. So I think it's the second price point one. Overall, I don't know, it gets, the movement in it is fine. Oh, this one's behind there. The movement aspect is good, the mobility's fine, but man, this thing is just worn out. Like, every single shot that I get right here, right above the front side of the elbow and the upper arm, like, stings. And half the shots I take right at the wrist also sting. I don't know. And there's like a couple straps that seem to be falling apart. I would think, like, I really need to get a new one. I don't want to fully upgrade to like a pro model or something, but like, I don't know. I really don't know what to think of it. Like, though it is soft, so it does, so any puck that hits me, like, basically dies right in front of me. So it's not gonna bounce off 10 feet in front of me and I get scored on because I can't recover or something. But man, I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to upgrade to Bauer or not for the same size. Senior small, like, he seems almost big to me too. I don't know why. Once again, like, if you remember last video, I said I'm 5'9.5" and like a $140 something. But look at that. Arm span, 65 to 70 inches. Like, they go off of arm span here, but it's like, all the other sizing that I see go off of height and weight. Or not really weight, height and age. It's, I mean, is this thing comfortable? You know what? Yeah. This, you know, I don't have a problem with the side padding, but you can tell how old it is. Like, this thing's like a 2016, 2018. So, however old the G2 is, I think it's 2016, 17. But yeah, can't give a thorough, honest opinion. They're adequate. They're okay. Might get an upgrade soon though. That's all about I can say about this thing. And also, I've said that I don't wear a neck guard as a player, but I've had some pretty close calls as a goalie. Like, not with a skate, but I mean, I got nice knuckle puck right to the jugular and had the ODR last year or the year before. And I'm like, okay, I'm not getting a new, or I'm not coming back here until I get a new mask and a neck guard. And here's the neck guard. So it's an Aegis Interceptor, I believe it's called. It's the better one, B&Q certified. You know what? And I got the smaller sized one, but you know what? It doesn't affect me that much. Like, I can kind of notice it when I look down, but other than that, I don't really notice it. It's solid neck guard, and I've been hit around the collarbone area and haven't felt a thing. Like these, it's like a D3O. Like, this is kind of what CCM uses in some of their goalie equipment, and it's not a bad thing. Yeah, I kind of keep it fairly loose when I tighten it. This is just strapped the way it is. Usually loosen up a little bit to make it a little, so it's not that tight on my neck. But yeah, it's overall a decent neck guard. I don't mind it, not at all. And here's a fairly expensive piece of equipment. I think this is the third most I've spent, or I would say second most if you count individually. Here's the mask. So don't worry, it's not a Bauer 930. I don't roll with polycarbonate plastic. It's a 940. I don't play very high levels, so I don't think I need like a 960, but I've been offered a 950, and I'd rather get a brand new, because at least a brand new one of these is much better than a used one of the next tier up. I think I'm going to get a cat eye cage at some point, but it's really hard to, especially if you're living in Canada like me. Yeah, I'm a Leafs fan, yeah. Okay, I put stickers on the side of the damn thing. Anyways, the back protection is solid. 2022. Here's the padding, the sweatband. You know, the sweatband makes it feel more comfortable, and it feels a little bit tighter when I wear it, though. But honestly, that's okay. There's enough ventilation, I guess, for now. It's fine. The chin cup is really, it's a chin cup. Like, you can't go wrong with it. It's almost like the same as wearing a cage, where it has a chin cup as well. But like, there's not too much of the helmet. It's a size small. Now, the size is not really an issue for me. So size small makes it so it fits perfect, but it's extremely hard to like take it off if I have to get a drink of water. So I have to sort of drink through like one of the holes. But medium would probably do better, but it would shake around my head. So I started out borrowing like an Enemy 4, and not only was the thing too wide, but Enemy 4, or Enemy 5 actually, is a Widowmaker. And I've heard bad stuff about the 3, 4, and 5, so I'm like, okay, I'm not wearing this anymore. I'm not coming back to the ODR until I get a real mask. And this thing's been okay. First game, I took one shot off the head, and I swear to God, it almost kind of bent the cage in one of these 2 straight parts. It's not really noticeable, but yeah, I swear it was more straighter. But it's a decent mask. I like it. For the style of play, or for the amount of times I play, like the Bauer 940 is not bad. Obviously, if I were to get better in the future and play really high up, which I doubt, I would definitely get a 950 or 960 if I get the money put aside for it. But overall, I like the mask. Solid. So I think I said before is that I don't think I have actually. I have 2 sets of goalie gear. I have one specifically for the outdoor rink, and well, I don't use the gloves anymore. I just use the pads for the outdoor rink, but I use everything else for inside rink stuff. So I'll show you here. Not really the best placement, but so the pads are CCM E-Flex 2s, I think, or 2.9s essentially. That's a 2860, I think. They're okay. They cannot slide. That is gone. The sliding surface is gone. The blocker is a little newer. E-Flex 3.9. No complaints about this thing. It's actually a half decent blocker. The problem I have is mainly with the glove. Now, it's an intermediate size because, oh, I get to cheap out because I have smaller hands. No, not a good idea. I swear to God, I've played like had 50 ice times with this and the glove cannot close at all. Like, I can force it close like that, but it will not go like more than that when I have the glove on. And I know I should have take it to a place where I could get it broken in, but like I've heard intermediate gloves are actually useless when trying to break them in sometimes. That's what I've heard. I can't really say anything about it. No! Oh, I don't care. Stupid glove. You can kind of tell I've been... there's a little bit of wear on the lacing. I have it loose. I have it fairly loose based on the strapping on the inside as well. Because when I get a drink of water, I take the glove hand off instead of the blocker. So the catcher's mitt. So obviously it's all blue and white because of the lace. Like, look at that. See, I can't close it more than that. Also, I kind of want to blame part of it on like a year and a half ago. I ran full speed into somebody and hurt my left thumb when my player stick went back into me and I bent my thumb back because my right hand was facing upwards, so my thumb let go of it. My left hand was facing downwards, so it couldn't go up. Right? You can't open your downward facing thumb upwards, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I can't close this. But even though I can close my new one perfectly fine, and it's a 600 break. This is a 590. A clear as day 590. I don't hate the colors on this set. I don't. And also the pads are 33+1, but I swear, like, my knee goes below it. Like, my knee lands, like, right here. And there's been times where I've almost hit the ice because of the way I wear these things. I took the top two buckles or straps off because it came with 4. So I've been running with 2, and I have the leg strap like this and this because I like having the leg pad down in the corner, but that's about all I can say. And I got rid of the laces. I keep the boot strap on so it holds my knee up so I can at least have it like close to the center, but it's not enough. So I couldn't stand these pads sometimes. And I put bungees on them. I don't like the laces. But that's all I can say about these pads. So I'll show you guys the new pads coming up right now. Oh, and before I do that, by the way, I also just have a practice jersey. I forgot to clarify that, so yeah, just a basic goalie practice jersey. I'm gonna get a team one though eventually once my team gets everything in order this winter. So yeah, we'll see. And now the moment that you've all been waiting for. Here it is. You can see the corner. But this set is a brand new set that I'm going to be wearing for quite a bit. I wouldn't say it's brand new, but M5 Pros, Power Supreme. The pads are size 33. So when I first bought these, I was like, okay, I got to get the knee measurement right so I'm not actually just like screwing up. But thankfully, these 33s, I land directly in the center of the knee block. And all is good. The gloves are a size senior. I haven't taken these out of my bag in a couple of months. And obviously they've been a bit dirty. I've used these probably maybe 15 times at this point. I think I'll make a separate review on this, but like, it's good mobility, man. I have, like, the only issue I have is when I'm picking up a stick, this thing right where my middle finger is, like, it gets in the way. So it's hard, I find it's harder to play the puck that way, but, oh well. Same with this thing, but it's not as bad. I can fit the stick through there. At least the stick stays. It doesn't go flying out of my hands. Like, I like this blocker, though. It's super nice. You could smack it a bunch. It makes a nice, hard sound. You get really good rebounds out of this thing. I like it. Let's go to the glove. Because the glove, I also like. Let me put that on. Man. It's a 600 break, right? I wear it fairly loose. You can see, like, I have the backhand protection sort of over the wrist, like the side of the wrist and not directly, like, in the middle of it. Or, well, it's like an angle or whatever. You can kind of tell, I guess. Maybe not, but yeah. This flap comes in and out. It's weird, but at least gives you mobility. And I would like to get this glove wider opening, because that's my one issue, because it's a 600. It's okay. It's okay, but, like, it's so much better than a CCM glove. When I showed you that, like, closure, how it was, like, going like that, and I was, like, struggling. Watch this. Like, this is out of the box. Like, I would like to get it wider, but that is really good closure out of the box. Man, like, it's almost like a Bauer 600 is so much better than a CCM 590 if, like, out of the box. You don't have to break it in, really. You might want to get it wide, like I said, but it's a solid glove. I really like it. Like, a lot of people, I think I've heard people have issues with catching pucks in this glove, but I don't. Like, pucks just go in there. I'm not sure if it's because it's a new glove, but I don't. Like, it's a solid glove. And there's some puck marks, of course. There's a scuff mark. I don't even know how that happened. I think somebody, like, skated by me and the edge of their, like, the top of their skate or something caught it or stick. But I don't know how that got there. But just like any normal pad, I'm going to put it on its face. So size small, 33. So the way I wear them is this strap comes down the side. And once again, I can't stress enough, I have skinny legs. So the Tune Fit Plus system works really good for me. Let me open up this pad. Open you, open you, open you. It's like a flat knee cradle or whatever, recessed. There's a little bit of room, like, sort of, like, kind of comes up a bit. It's not really like a deep boot channel, but, like, it's enough where my knee goes right in the center of the knee block, which is a super stable Stabilislide, and it's really nice. So much better than the soft CCM ones. Yeah, kind of put my leg in, put that on, put this thing down the side. I'll just put it here for now, and close this guy up. And that's basically how I wear them, is like that. Super cool. And regular bungees, I don't know what to think about them yet. They're okay, but I'm not sure how long these are gonna last, in my opinion. Look at that. Like, I feel like it's almost coming apart, like, right in here already. Like, I need to watch out. I just see this. Hold on. Like, I make sure it's not gonna come apart. That's why I'm like, oh, that's why I'm, like, super careful, because, like, it comes up like that, and I just don't know if it's, like, supposed to do that. Let me do that so I get better focus. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, like I said, I don't mind the toe ties. This HD foam thing is really nice. A little calf support block right in here. It's sewn in. What can you do? But it's good for me, honestly. And, like, I really like these pads. Like, I bought these January last year, and I've used them like a dozen plus times. I really like them. They're a solid set. I might do a separate review on these. Just like my thoughts on everything, but I talked about these for like 4 minutes already, so there's only one more thing left to do, and that's showing you guys the sticks. And here they are, my 2 sticks, one CCM, one Bauer. So the stick is a secondhand stick I got from my buddy. It's a CCM, like it's original CCM Premier. Now there's a crack right at the P here. It kind of happened like a year, like probably October 2023. And so I like, okay, I gotta get a new stick because I'll use this as a backup, but I'm saying like if I try and shoot anything with this stick, which I'm not good at because it's a lefty stick, I'm a righty player, it's gonna snap. So I went and bought a new stick and I ended up with the X5 Pro. I was trying to get a blue one, but it wasn't any in the size I wanted. And the size on both are 26 inches. I think I need to go down to a 25. Like, it seems like the stick's almost too tall for me. Though, I really do like the curves on both. They handle the puck well. And on the player stick, I can't stand, like, the pentagrip or whatever it is on the Nexus sticks. But on the goalie stick, where I actually have to hold the stick in front of me, it's pretty good. I like it. And it's just a basic tape job. I should make that knob bigger. I don't think that's even regulation size like that one. But anyways, both sticks solid. I like the shorter shaft on the Vapor, and it helps me get lower so I can actually shoot the puck better. Overall, nothing to say about these sticks that are bad. And that's pretty much all. Okay, so now I gotta put everything away now. So here's one last look at everything. Neck guards in there, the skates. I don't have much else in there. There's a sock tape there. Like the other stuff on that couch. Oh, there's my player stuff. But yeah, we'll see. I hope to get more playing time in the future, because goaltending is so much fun. It's exhausting. It's definitely a money conscious type of position, but to be honest, it's a lot of fun. And if you ever get the chance to try, you should do it. That's basically it for this video. Thanks for watching, and maybe I'll put something up in the future about either reviews or maybe get a camera for some on ice action. Getting ahead of myself, but you know what? Be pretty fun to do that. So stay tuned for the next one. See ya.